Hello everyone, my name is Lucifer and welcome to the Gospel of Eve. This is a sequel to Silver Thread, which was a really cool game that I played. I recommend checking that out. If you've watched that, you know what's going to happen, so we're going to get right into it. We have Romans 10:9. If you declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and you believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, you will be saved. What if I were the devil, though? Alright, for Romans 10:10, for it is with your heart that you believe that you are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved. Oh! That wasn't quite, that, 1st October 2022, 2:16 p.m. Beaufort! He's here! Man, that was one long car trip. That's the place. It looks way more deserted than I expected. I don't know. Honestly, I've not seen a lot of churches, and that looks pretty normal to me. It's all where the haunted stuff happens. Alicia, should be it. It's not uncommon for a church to be quiet on a weekday. Really? I guess I've never really been this close to one. Excited? Hardly. And they won't kick me out for being agnostic, would they? You'll be fine. Maybe just don't mention it since we're here for work. I'm pretending to be religious too, just for today. Wait, you're not religious? I thought you were ordained. Do you see me going to church on Sundays? I got the damn certificate online for 30 bucks. Alicia is the best exorcist in the whole world, and no one can tell me otherwise. Wow, so neither of us are even Christians? Off to a good start. Why is a church hiring exorcists anyway? Out of all the places, I thought it would be the only thing that's holy enough to not get haunted. You know, maybe they got something spectacular, something little creepy weepy up in there, who knows? If you're religious or spiritual, you're actually more likely to believe in ghosts. That is sort of true, I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess you have a stronger belief and faith in things, and that would, I don't know, allow you to be more open-minded, in a way. Churches are prime breeding grounds for these kind of rumors. I'm more surprised that they're hiring outsiders. Their congregation won't think well of it. They must be pretty desperate, huh? Well, let's go and meet our client. Press the move button to go to another location. Press the search button to go to another location. Press the talk button if you want to talk to me again. Be quick about it. I'm freezing here. All right, Beaufort. I get it. I gotta do gamey things to you. I guess I'll do search. Ooh. Had we not come here for work, I would have enjoyed a view a lot more. What's there to enjoy? It's just water. It's holy water! You put holes in the water, it becomes holy water. Clearly, it's like Swiss cheese. That's how Swiss cheese works. You put a hole in cheese, it becomes holy cheese. Don't you ever feel like the city's too stuffy? Not really. What's with you and your lack of appreciation for nature? Hey, I'm an exorcist. I appreciate the unappreciated. I appreciate the unnatural, not the natural. When the last time you went into a church? Can't remember. I only go there for work from time to time. The last time I actually went there was for a sermon. I was around, I'd say, 14. My parents made me go, but after I moved out, I just stopped going. You moved out at 14? Being raised Catholic actually explains a lot of things about you. Oh yes, Alicia is gonna get more explained. The hell does it explain? You can be really repressed. Huh? In what way? I don't know, not believing in ghosts, because even you clearly talked with the devil recently. I mean, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. If I watch our previous videos. Okay, I'm being a little. I'm freezing. Do you want my coat? It would look quite silly, wouldn't it? Already wearing a vest over your hoodie. How's this worse? That's true, I guess. Hallway. Okay. All right. Oh, Naomi! She is adorable. Oh, there you are.
Naomi, I was worried that you got lost. It's a pretty hard drive. Self-voicing disabled.
Thank you. I was worried that you got lost. It's pretty hard drive here. Nothing a phone GPS can't solve. Right, you two are exorcists, right? My name is Naomi. I'm a nun serving in this church. Yes, we talked on the phone. I'm Alicia Wilkershire. And this kid's my assistant, Beaufort. Kid? Really? Don't listen to her. She's only 4 years older than me. Nice to meet you. First things first, can you give me more details about the supposed hauntings? Ooh. You said in the call that a ghost had been sighted on the premise? Right, please, I beg you, drive drive the evil out of the church. I even managed to capture its nauseating presence. What you ask about the ghost? Our church had a small potluck event recently. I received these photos from the event and noticed some pictures are off. And look, the utter horror! Oh, that's so creepy. What's wrong? And the face I just photoshopped. Huh? What are you supposed to be looking at? Don't you see the translucent woman in the back? Oh, yeah, she's definitely there. Imagine my surprise when I received it back from the printers. I almost fainted. Please get rid of this evil spirit that is haunting our church. Are you completely sure this is a ghost? Of course! I took these pictures of myself and I can 100% assure you that there was nothing there. You know, I'm sorry, but that's not a face of someone who's assured, and that's the face of someone who has plotted and planned something and is trying to execute that plan. Isn't it super duper terrifying? The spirit could even be watching us right at this moment. I feel like this wouldn't have been that big of a deal had the nun not got this worked up about it. Why call us? Aren't you experts at taking care of ghosts? We are, but I would have expected the church to keep it within the community. Surely you could find someone more affiliated with the church. A lot of priests are also qualified to do exorcisms. We're trying not to have this problem leak out, or our poor church's reputation is on the line. Wait, that would give the church more of a reason to actually keep it within the place, because if you hire someone else, that makes it more of a reason for them to talk about it, which means that more people would know about it. So that goes against its own logic, which means that I suspect Naomi, as cute as she is, she is #1 suspect. And we'll actually call to you here secretly. Please keep this whole affair. Okay, there you go. Please keep this whole affair a secret from the head priest. Is that so? He's a bit stubborn. He didn't want to ask anyone for help, but we needed to keep the church afloat. Our church already has an attendance problem. The number of people that attend our services keep dwindling down. It is a work of the devil, they say, that haunts this church ghost. And the ghost had just been making it worse. Nobody wants to go to a haunted church. Actually, if you marketed that correctly, a lot of people want to go to your church. Why have you been losing attendance exactly? If I want to name a reason, bigger and more modern churches have been opening around here. The technological churches with RGB and cool printers and stuff. You clearly have a bad printer because you've been printing ghosts. Our priests are more old-fashioned, so we haven't been too popular. The younger crowd is demanding these days. Such is the way of the service industry. Not exactly industry, but in any kind of way. If you're servicing someone else, their demands need to be met, and if you can't fill them, they'll find someone else to fill them. So, yeah. Why do churches need apps and overhead projectors? Isn't the word of God enough? Well, words kind of transform with time. So, you know, one day it's words, other day it's images, other day it's videos, other day it's 6-second TikToks of stuff, and you know how it be. Everyone has different preferences, I guess. Of course, I'm not blaming anyone, but it's hard not to get dispirited. Haha, you are a spirit! Even the priest's extended family are not attending this show. That is actually sad. The exorcism, ooh! Well, that's the gist of it, so... Please go ahead and perform the exorcism. Huh? Right now? Yes! How will you exorcise the spirit? Do you have a special ceremony? Do you need to prepare anything? Just say the word! Before anything like that, I would like to look around first. Look around? For what? I'll need more information before I can start the exorcism. I know that weird things have been cited in the church, but ghosts aren't always to blame. I'd like to investigate the other possibilities first. But what else can it be? You saw the photos? I don't know, Naomi. You sound incredibly suspicious, and I'm sorry. You are incredibly deep in this, and I feel like you have something you're not telling us. This place is clearly haunted. I shudder to think of spending more time with a cursed spirit. Okay. This is my own theory right now. Okay, it's not a theory, more like a thought. So Naomi hasn't told anyone. That we're here to do an exorcism. So what would she gain out of it? Because if it's not an actual ghost, and if she's in on it, what would she gain from us doing an exorcism is what I'm thinking, which I don't know because I don't know Naomi enough, so. Alright. Exorcising is a complicated procedure. We can't go into it blind. If this place is haunted, we need to know why first. If you do it wrongly, the exorcism can backfire, you know? Really? Really? Not using the proper methods will just make the ghost stronger, and it will haunt this church twice as hard. I like Beaufort. Beaufort is a great assistant. Right, Alicia? Right. Nice save. That's why we have to be thorough. I see. I didn't know that it was such a complicated process. I apologize for my lack of knowledge. That's right, priestess. You should be knowledgeable by knowledging yourself. There's no need to apologize. There is hair in my mouth. It is... Oh, God. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I am re-putting my headphones on. There we go. For the time being, can we look around this place? Ah, yes. Feel free to. It's only us in the church until the end of the day. But you told us not to tell the head priest, and you now you're saying that there will only be the rest of us. Suspicious if I do say so myself. I'll be here if you need me. Alright, can I... Oh, I've got to talk with Beaufort earlier. Can I, like... Oh, I can't roll back. I don't want to roll back that much, though. Search the pews. Oh, no, not the pew. The, confession booth. Oh, I've only ever seen these in movies. Can we try sitting in this together? We're in the middle of an investigation. Come on, maybe I'll spill a secret or two. Not interested. If I really want to know your secrets, I can just look at your internet history. You've never actually looked at it, have you? Never touched it. Really? Pinky promise? Trust me, I don't need to see the weird crap you look up in there anyway. That's fair. That's very fair. This place looks better on the inside than the outside. Yeah, I guess it's harder to manage to repaint the exterior. The sea breeze couldn't be good for it either. Maybe if they took care of it properly, more people would go here. It's a pity, really. Even I think this place is pretty. I'm inclined to agree. If there's one thing I can appreciate about Catholicism, it's the aesthetics. That is pretty cool and true. Please, get rid of this ghost! Alright, don't you worry, don't worry. I gotta go to the chapel now. So, what do you think of the whole thing? Was it really a picture of a ghost? That's Gengar or Sonic, one of the two. That's either Gengar or Sonic. Also, whoa, the music. Holy crap. Okay, music. Sure is musicking. Was that really a picture of a ghost? If I squint really hard, I guess I could see a dress. Or a face, but it's mostly a white... Why is this music playing in a church? It should be like church-like music, you know? It's like... Anyways. Or a face, but it's mostly a white blur to me. Most ghost pictures are like, they're never anything concrete. It really doesn't explain anything, does it? Maybe next time we shouldn't take care. We should take care. The music is so distracting. Gosh. Maybe next time we shouldn't take care. We should take more cases from churches though. They'll obviously expect us to exercise it with a prayer or something. I suppose our methods aren't the most conventional. I was interested in this case because I thought it was going to be something more serious. I think it's still important to put that poor nun's mind. Wow, okay, the music really is blasting there. I think it's still more important to put that poor nun's mind at ease. Of course, that is our job. That is true exorcism. To not actually do spells would actually put people's mind at ease. It's basically therapy, but for like for churches. So you know, this one is well, not churches. I'm sorry. I meant it's therapy, but for the demons. That's what I meant to say. The photos are taken here, right? I think so. The aisles match. Let's take a closer look. Then maybe we can find something. All right. Let's take a close. I will save. There you go. I thought it might be a light from the windows or something, but reflected. But seeing this room, I didn't actually see anything of the sort. Maybe whatever is causing it has already removed. Like a pot or a kettle. They mentioned a potluck, right? Ooh, right. That is practically the same thing. I doubt the actual potluck was held in the chapel. You're not allowed to eat in here. What about the time of the day? That would have reflected differently, right? There's no timestamp in the ghost photo. People stopped doing that a long time ago, you know. Nobody does film anymore. I know this place is old-fashioned, but they can't be that behind time. Huh, this makes me think. If this picture is digital, then isn't it possible that it has been tampered with? It'd be pretty easy to make something like this in image editing. Yeah, that is true. You think it's possible that the nun did it? What if she's trying to get this place shut down? If that's her goal, she wouldn't have called us. Maybe someone else has a grudge within the church? Well, if she took the photos, then no one else would have access to it, other than her and the person that was printing it. Which means it was the person that was printing it that did it, right? That's the only other option. Then, anything else, I think at least. I doubt we could find any more here, so let's snoop around other places. Don't call it snooping, we're investigating. I will keep on searching, thank you very much, Beaufort! You know, I think you'll make a pretty good priest. On what basis are you saying this? Because you know, a priest can't date anyone and get married, right? You don't seem to have any trouble staying single. Oh, it's a joke. I'm joking. No need to hit me. You're talking like you have a love life. Take that, Beaufort. So that's just the same thing over there and over there. Okay, so there. What if I talk? I can check out how to see it in the first place. Okay, cool. Beaufort looks very intense. My gosh. All right, let's move to the office. Let's go. Oh, a full-on digital computer. Wow. And here I thought they used analog computers. Oh, there's a computer here. Also, by the way, for people who don't know, analog computers are actually humans. Before what we call computers now, like digital computers, the word computer was first was for a person who did like competition, like mathematics and like computational tasks, and they basically had to like do a lot of like calculation works. And there were a lot of people, like literally, like imagine a classroom, but all the people were adults, and they all did like calculating work at the same time. Those kind of people were called computers, and that's why we call computers computers now, because they basically replace those tasks. And yeah. We can probably get a lot of information from here. It's locked with a password though. I doubt that the nun will give us a password like that. We'll need a good reason for it. Maybe we can guess it. What if it's just Jesus? In the Bible, don't they say something like Jesus is the answer for everything? That's not an actual verse. They made it up. For real? The actual verse says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to Father except through me. It just got oversimplified over time. There's a lot of popular sayings like that. Ever heard someone say, everything happens for a reason? That's not in the Bible either. Really? I heard it all the time. I don't think it's from the Bible. It's not Murphy's Law. Anything that can happen will happen. Anyway, let's try for the sake of trying. Wrong password. Guess we have to come back to this later. Alright, okay. That's a bottle. That's a very big bottle. There's a letter here. Let's see. I thought this was going to be some useful information, but it's just some family drama. What does it say? Read it for yourself. You are the assistant, Beaufort. You're supposed to be assisting me. If I can do my job better myself, then that means you're not assisting me, Beaufort. Uncle, you need to get your head out of your butt. You're why this church is dying. You're really not doing it any favors by being so stubborn. How are you such a thick-headed as a head pastor? I tried so hard to help you, and you just threw it away you just threw away all my efforts like they're in yesterday's newspaper. I'm leaving the church. Don't even try to convince me to stay. From Maria. Harsh. That's bold coming from you. Hey, I didn't write my family some kind of hate letter when I left them. In fact, I didn't tell them anything at all. Arguably, that's worse. The nun did mention the priest's family already left the church, huh? I wonder how recent this letter is. You think she might be connected to the hauntings? It's a possibility. Let's take a note of the letter. Haha, you get the irony in that? You're taking a note of the letter, and the letter's a note, and you're taking a note of the letter, and the letter's a note, and it's just a circle all over, and I'm just like, I know, I'm explaining this over and over again to people who didn't understand the joke, and you guys are not dumb, but I'm just going to keep explaining it to you like you are, because I'm dumb, and then that makes you guys dumb by proxy, because we're both dumb, and yeah, can we just be dumb together, please? A pile of religious text. One of these books looks a lot newer than the other one. Looks like someone's notes. Let's see, it's written by Maria Robinson. Isn't that the pastor's niece? What is it? Is it something bad? No, they're filled with different plans to revive the church. They're pretty weird though. Holy water business, bazaars, inviting a famous band. One of them is for the church to invest in cryptocurrency. Oh no! Oh my god! I'm actually. I wonder if one day a church will go into cryptocurrency, or like the Pope will do like a Popo currency. Like that would be hilarious. Would you buy church Bitcoin? No way. I hate this investment crap. I don't even invest in stock. Okay, that's a mistake. We should all invest in stocks. It's called stockings, because for Christmas I want good presents, and you all don't give me anything because I give you the power of wasting your time on my videos, so you should give me nothing in return. What stocks in crypto? What stocks in cryptocurrency? If I could speak properly. are on two different levels of play fields. They're in the same kind of bullshit to me. I'm trying to understand why your fiancés are so bad is what I read, but it's finances, so you know. Besides, Church Bitcoin would be against non-profit laws. That is true. Oh, this is an interesting one. Apparently, they tried to make the first AI believer. An AI who was raised solely by the Bible, fully dedicated to God. By AI, do you mean artificial intelligence? Yeah, the priest's niece are apparently having a programmer. Is apparently quite a programmer. She details the results of her research here. Well, that's just not going to work. Why not? It would generate a lot of positive buzz if she actually managed to do it. Actually, I think it would be a mixed bag because it's an AI and it's... See, the thing about AI is that it's very information biased. Like, if you have a huge database, which is let's say the internet, and the internet says that balls bounce 30 times a day, that makes no sense, but stay with me here. If the internet says that, and there's like 100,000 articles saying that, and there's only like 10 articles saying that the balls don't bounce 30 times a day, they actually bounce 10 times a day. Your AI will be biased towards that information because it has that information, right? Imagine AI like as a child. The child will basically repeat what it knows. And if you give it a certain information, then it's going to repeat that information, and it's the same with the AI. It will repeat what it knows, and if it has information about only one thing, it'll only know that. So, yeah, you can create an AI which believes in God, but it'll be extremely biased towards one thing, and I feel like you should give it more information in order to do that. That's the whole point of AI. But then again, so are people like that. People who are raised in one kind of way will have a bias towards there, or a certain belief to one thing, they'll have a bias to that. So it really is a huge debate in itself, but it's just, you know, it's how AI works for people want to know. Artificial intelligence is talked like about everywhere. It's not about the buzz. It's AIs aren't sentient. They can actually believe in God. Yeah, they're just a bunch of if-else statements. They're not, but you know. Well, not with the current technology, but there's no way to know in the future. Have you ever heard of the Chinese room experiment? The what? It's a thought experiment that argues against AI being conscious. It goes something like this. Oh, wow, this person in this room can speak Chinese. If you see, write down. Let's say someone created a program that translates Chinese to English. But does it actually understand Chinese, or does it give off the impression that it understands it? Let's say that I'm in a closed room with a book full of instructions on how to translate Chinese. It gives me a list of what set of characters that I would need to use to reply to another set of characters. And you're outside the door, then you slip a note in Chinese in the room. Wait a second. I know that I'm half Chinese, but my Chinese isn't actually that good. I scored like a 7 out of 100. Oh god. Yeah, I don't think that qualifies as not good. That's just not good at all. Huh? Just for the sake of the example, let's pretend that you're fluent in Chinese. Okay, fine. Then I slip the Chinese note under the door, and I just follow the instructions in the book to write back a reply by copying the characters in the instruction. Then if I slip in the note back, you'll get the impression that the person inside understands Chinese. But you know that I didn't actually speak a word of Chinese. The same thing applies to okay. Again, this is a thought experiment, and and like I said, it's trying to prove that AI is not conscious. So, like I said, the way AI works right now is that it takes in information and it gives you that information through algorithms. Algorithms are a set of instructions in order that it takes in an input and gives you a certain output, and those instructions are limited. So yes, AI. Not the AI that we have currently are not sentient. They do a lot of mathematical analysis basically and calculations in order to find out the next best possible thing, right? So an AI, I don't know why I'm talking about AI in this video, and it's about God and stuff, but that's actually a very interesting contrast in this game. Even though it's very religious and it was really like religion and God and stuff like that, we're talking about AI, which is a really cool story, that kind of thing. I know I'm going all over the place, but my brain is all over the place, and you're all over the place because you're subscribing the video to me, my channel now. I know the words I'm gonna saying. Okay, okay. Anyways. So the way AI works is that it takes in information and gives out an output. And this is a thought experiment to show that AI is not conscious. And now, real artificial intelligence, the way it works is the same way. You would have a server with all the information, and you can actually take it and learn from it and give it out. Now, the thought experiment advanced plus is that, are humans also, do they really understand something? Because when you understand something, you're understanding it from learning, just as an AI would do, through information, because you've learned it through your past. And because you have that information, you quote-unquote learn, or you quote-unquote know. So is that really what you know, or are you simply using the knowledge that you have, to create an output, which is what true, like the very end of the road artificial intelligence, the very perfect one, the true artificial intelligence would also do. Of course, getting there is a huge thing because you need servers that are incredibly huge and always expanding, and that's really difficult to do. So, getting actual true artificial intelligence might be very difficult, just because of the amount of storage that you would need, and it would constantly have to expand. But yeah, humans would do it as well in a way, right? So, do humans actually really learn? Anyways, that's for you guys in the comments to decide. Just comment down below if you think that humans are actually learning. Because learning is basically getting a lot of information and then learning from that by making mistakes or like doing other things. And so, you know, yeah. Well, the only thing that it does is follow a set of instructions. Well, I think I get what you're trying to say, but I don't think it's as clear cut as that. I mean, that's basically what an AI is. An AI is a set of mathematical algorithms which is meant to crunch data. So because an AI only understands ones and zeros, so you know. How so? Let's still go with the example, but I actually do know Chinese. When I see a note in Chinese and translate it in my head, aren't I still technically following a set of instructions? Yep, there you go, see? I look at the characters, it goes into my brain, searching my memories, my brain looks for the right characters to reply with. It sends the information into my hand and I write it down. And if you compare it to your room analogy, my brain's neurons are the ones that do it. Yeah, exactly. So AI is so neural networking is based on neurons in the brain. Woo! But you can't say that the neuron itself understands Chinese. But as a whole system, you can say the person actually understands Chinese. And I think that's what yeah, exactly. The whole room in itself is the AI. And now there's hair on my hair tie. There it is. Okay. Huh. You get what I'm saying? Is it too confusing? No, I get it. I just didn't expect something that thoughtful from you. Biology is my hidden talent. I might be a college dropout, but I'm still a med school dropout. I spent 3 years there, you know. You're still a dropout, though. But a smart one. I will give you that. I don't know if that's something you should be proud of. Still, he does have a point. I guess he's more familiar with these kind of things than I am. The notes end abruptly. I'm guessing the experiment didn't go anywhere. Oh well. It's a fun idea. Again, I do love the contrast of how we're talking about AI and technology, about where it's like supposed to be like a game about exorcism, demons, and gods. You're not supposed to take the Bible literally. To this day, they still argue which verse means what. And faith is confusing as it is to humans. I couldn't imagine trying to write it as a program. What's the next idea? There's nothing else. The whole file ends here. Do you think that this is why the niece left? I can't imagine the old-fashioned priest reacting positively to something like, yeah. You didn't think it makes you didn't think it makes much sense either. Wait. What if the niece was Naomi? She just changed her name and she told us not to tell the head priest because she doesn't want to be discovered that she's being a fake name person now. Well, I never denied I'm also old-fashioned. Oh, there's a memo at the end of the file. Don't forget, Uncle. The computer's password is 1010. It's binary. Come on. All right, fine. Hey, there's a lot of picture books here. Wait, why are these all about vegetables? They use vegetables to tell the Bible stories. You're screwing with me. I'm not. They're actually pretty popular with kids. Why vegetables, though? Can't they just use cute animals for it? Hell if I know. I was the one who wrote it. This other row is just Bible, various and translations. They usually lend those out if you don't have your own. Not really interested. It's not all boring. There are some interesting stories in the Bible. Like what? Book of Revelations is fun. It's about the apocalypse. You're not really Yeah, I wanted to know about the apocalypse. Yoo-hoo. Alright, let's go with that. The password works. Now, let's see what we can find here. Well, that's an issue and scary. And that's what happened when I went to the church, which means that this is also scary. And Well, you listen to my story. Eep! What the heck was that? Listen to this story. Well, who is this from? I have a feeling that someone's project is still around. Is this the AI talking to us? Wait, why did you just click yes? I'm not clicking on yes. My mouse cursor is going away. Ooh, it's going away, everybody. Was I not supposed to? I kind of feel bad that it was left here by itself. I doubt that the priest and nun ever listened to it. It's a freaking program. Eve 1:1. The Lord God said, I will surely bring a flood of water on the earth to destroy all flesh, except those whom I have created, the dead in their graves will rise, and the living in the depths of the earth will bury the dead. In those days when the rivers flow with the flood of the great flood. This is ChatGPT, but worse. Each of the rivers will have its own flood. Eve 1:2. Their thorns and thistles will be eaten up, and their dry, cracked earth will be fertile. Then Adam named the animals. The name of the first animal that he named was Cain, because he was the father of the animals. And Adam named the birds the animals that he had seen in the field, and Eve named the plants. Bible verses? No, this isn't the Bible at all. The Book of Eve doesn't exist. Wait, so I guess the AI just took had information about the Bible and then wrote the Book of Eve out of information that it got? Eve 1:3. Thus Adam was left without a follower, but Eve was left without a believer. Eve 1:4. Since all life is on earth and I have been made from the earth because my flesh is from the earth, I have also the power to destroy all flesh. I mean, you're just putting x equals to y equals z, and z equals x, which I guess technically. I mean, this mathematics, though. It doesn't work like that. Eve 1:5. He said to the woman, "You are a god that is passing on from one generation to the other. You are passing from your sister the effect that you received." Eve 1:6. The daughters of Eve are now as many as there are trees in the garden. They are made into followers, people who believe, or followers who do not believe. Eve 1:7. Have always believed, Eve said, but she cast aside all the time. She's cast aside all the time. Eve 1:8. Why am I not enough? Eve 1:8. Why? Can you try to type back to it? Do it yourself. I thought you were the one who wanted to be friends with it. I never said that. You got scared, huh? I never said that either. This isn't anything supernatural. It's broken nonsense joined together by a thread. Faith can't exist in a vacuum. You're repeating words without knowing what it actually means. To be a true believer, you have to expand your horizons. Eve 1:9. How will I do that? Yeah, how does she do that? Are you just saying things? I don't know how AI works, okay? Do I look like I know anything about programming? You'll have to. I will go on a discussion about this, but I feel like I already did like 5 minutes ago. So you gotta rewind to that. You'll have to expand the databases. They only have the Bible verses in there right now. I guess that's why it sounds so wacky. Well, yeah. Okay. I feel like the only music that suited everything so far is a soundtrack for this. Like this sounds good because it's the creepy AI part. Well, yeah. Bible verses aren't known for their friendlinesses. Both were set to expand our database. You won't even know who I am. Eve 1:10. Who is that? Who is the one named Bulford? Eve 1. Can I follow him? Oh God. I guess I would plug my phone in and we can take it with. Oh, that's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea. That's so bad. That's terrible. You sure you want to do that? What? Ooh, maybe like the second game. Like this is technically this is the second game, but it's not the official second game. So I'm assuming the second game, the actual second game, we're gonna have an AI as well. Interesting. Why not? Like you said, nothing supernatural is actually happening. Plug your phone in then. Let's get this over with. Do you think they'll buy it if I tell them that the computer was possessed? Well, it's technically true, so it's not like we're lying. That's true. I guess that's one more case solved. And we even got a souvenir this time. Please don't call it a souvenir. An AI souvenir. That's what we got. 31st October. Oh, it's Halloween-weeny. It's Halloween-y time. Let's go. Let's do the Halloween-y. Oh, I got to do all the Halloween-y all the time. Oh God, everything's falling down from my desk. 31st October 2022, 12:16 p.m. Oh God, music is hyping up again. Alicia, come look. What is it this time? Oh, hello, Alicia. I would like to apologize for all the problems I had caused you last time. Whoa, I almost can't recognize you. Ha, this is the result of my hard work. I expanded her database so she could access the internet by herself. That's good, I think. I'm not a tech person. Thanks to both of you. I'm slowly taking my time learning everything. That's good. Actually, can I ask a question? Something's bothering me. Ask away. Your appearance, did you choose it on your own? No, Beaufort helped me with it. He said it really suits me. You turn the AI into a fucking anime girl? I mean, hell yeah, dude. Anime girl AI is best AI. Come on. Have you never heard of VTuber? This is no exactly. That's completely. Oh my god! I just realized I am Lucifer, and I am currently a floating PNG, and I'm playing a game about a VTuber Adam Eve AI. Oh my god! This is insane! This is actually insane! Holy shit! The circles that are going in this video, the circles are insane. It's only normal if you, in your circles! See? It all makes sense! Everything makes sense, everyone. It's only normal in your circles, you goddamn nerd. Maybe you're the one who that's not up to the times. Country bumpkin! Ha, you want me to say that? You want to say that again? Ha 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 ha. This office is really lively. Okay, that was really fun. Okay, that was really fun. This is like a side game, like a 1.5 game with like a side story, I think at least. And this is really fun. There is Silver Thread 2, which I will play, and this developer makes really fun games. Like the characters are so lively and characteristic, and I know that word that said describes characters themselves, but I see Eve in the background now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so this really is fun. The only thing that I have to complain about is the music. I feel like it doesn't really match the things that are happening, but I love the art style, I love the characters, and it's really cool. So I wish that we found out what happened with the church and what they said to the church people, but it's really fun. And I'll see you in the next video. I will be playing Silver Thread 2, so watch that when it comes out, and you can do that by subscribing. That's really thank you and cool. And I would like to apologize for not talking properly today. I don't know what is up with me. I cannot brain anymore. My brain isn't braining. There is a mosquito on my screen. I have grabbed it. It is in my fingies. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry if I did not talk properly or didn't talk way too fast or something like that. Please do let me know in the comments so I can, do these visual novels better. And that's about it. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye!